B-52 is a symbol of the U.S. Air Force.
There is a lot of power that this aircraft brings to the fight.
The B-52 captures people's attention because, first of all, it's been around for so long. And as you walk up to the airplane, you'll notice that it has 8 engines. It's a massive airplane.
Originally expected to serve for just a decade, the B-52 has its origins in the dark days of the Cold War against Russia.
The B-52 was originally developed to perform the U.S.'s strategic mission back in the mid-50s, built to sit on nuclear alert to show that we were committed to that mission if necessary.
Thankfully, it never had to play out its doomsday nuclear role. But in 1965, the B-52 was called into action in South Vietnam. An 8-year campaign of conventional close-air support operations, codenamed ArcLight, saw the B-52 carry out 130,000 sorties, dropping 2.5 million tons of bombs.
During the Cold War, the B-52 performed both the nuclear and the conventional mission. It saw conventional conflict in Vietnam, but as the Cold War came to an end, the most immediate effect was that we stopped sitting manned nuclear alert with the B-52 and started to emphasize its conventional mission more with the addition of precision weapons.
The Vietnam conflict ended in 1973, and by the 1990s, the Cold War had thawed. But the B-52 has continued to adapt and survive.
Performs global strike missions, air interdiction missions, both against targets counter-air, counter-land, and counter-sea.
Recently, it was one of the workhorses in Operation Desert Storm, our first war against Iraq, and then more recently in Afghanistan and Iraq again in Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom.
I would actually say that the aircraft has become more successful as it has aged, and that's fundamentally because it's been modernized to be able to carry almost every weapon that the U.S. Air Force can employ.
This big old jet can carry a 12 JDAM, 24,000 pounds worth of JDAM, or 16 cluster munitions. We can also carry a wide variety of laser-guided bombs, all the way up to the 5,000-pound bunker buster. So that's rather impressive to see a B-52 loaded with those.
We usually have 3 bomb racks in this aircraft, an aft, a center, and a forward. And each one of those bomb racks carries 9 bombs on each single one, so 9 times 3 is 27. We can carry up to 27 internal 500-pound bombs.
That large of a payload and that diverse of a payload enables you to strike multiple targets and multiple types of targets on a single mission with a single aircraft.
And even as the B-52 approaches its 60th birthday, it has no plans to retire just yet.